Tired of hearing the same ads over and over with AI voices much like this one? Tired of ads telling you to get rid of ads like this? Then subscribe to Matthew Donald's Patreon at patreon.com/Matthew Donald, where you can listen to Paleo Bites episodes ad-free while also getting bonus episodes every month. Yay, capitalism.
Roar, growl, snarl, bellow. Welcome to Paleo Bites, the podcast that, like Jurassic World Dominion, you thought would be about dinosaurs, but instead has a bunch of annoying buzzers. Also, I'd like to use this moment to say I quite enjoyed Jurassic World Dominion, and the Locust subplot, while unexpected, is 100% something Michael Crichton would write about, and in fact the whole movie captures the feel of the original novels more than any of the other installments. My name is Matthew Donald. Each week, I and a rotating series of guest co-hosts talk about and rate adjacent prehistoric animal, be it dinosaur, mammal, arthropod, and so on. This week, I'm joined by the most annoying buzzer of all, Lawrence Mack.
Buzz.
Yeah,
You're
ruining my buzz.
You know what ruins my buzz?
What?
Bees. Those little buzzers.
Yeah. You know what ruins my buzz? Beer.
Yeah.
I get buzzed off of... Well, actually, you know, I can't really hold my liquor. I have a pretty weak liver. I get drunk. Well, I don't get drunk, but I get tipsy so easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm just the opposite. It takes so much.
Give me vodka. Give me Russian vodka.
Just give me IV of vodka, tequila in one arm.
This is juice to me.
Exactly. This is Martha Raptor's milk to me.
Sweet vodka.
Sweet vodka. Straight from the potatoes.
Yes, goes well with my trouts or whatever other food.
Trouts.
Polar bear meat.
Yes, my polar bear leg on a stick.
Yes. We at Mother Russia love our vodka and our polar bear. Oh, my God, this is so goddamn offensive.
That's what they have at their Ren fairs, polar bear legs and vodka.
Yeah. You know, hey, so Russia is pretty close to Mongolia. Isn't that their borders? Or is it?
I think
is China in between them? Or is Mongolia between China and Russia?
Yeah, it's between China and Russia.
Okay, cool.
I think.
And this is in Mongolia, like a lot of dinosaurs. And speaking of which...
Hey, there we go. Speaking of
I'm
Russia's
not going to do a
neighbors.
Mongolian accent. No, just... They do have... I've heard some Mongolian metal where they do like... You know, the throat singing is like...
Really?
It's just like...
Nice.
It's like... If you ever listen to Mongolian metal, it's got something to it, you know? It's
Yeah, I've never thought of listening to Mongolian metal.
Oh, have you ever had Mongolian barbecue?
I have.
I have not. What's different about it?
It's Mongolian?
Oh, okay. Damn, I never thought about it that way.
Right?
Okay,
I've heard of it. I haven't had it.
well, maybe.
Actually, did we go to a...
There's a Mongolian barbecue place kind of by Park Meadows. Isn't there a place there? It's like, at least I've gotten something there from when I did Uber Eats delivery.
Oh, yeah.
Someone ordered some Mongolian barbecue.
Isn't part of eating Mongolian barbecue the experience?
Well, you know, to be fair, I've also, when doing Uber Eats, someone ordered something from Hooters. So it's like, I guess they don't care about the experience there.
Yeah, nobody goes to Hooters for the food.
Apparently these guys do. The point where they're ordering the food and bringing it home rather than...
You just order from Hooters. This is the cheap way of doing it. You don't have to tip anybody. You order from Hooters and eat it while you watch porn.
That is true. I did get an order from Twin Peaks once. This is before I realized what Twin Peaks was. So I went inside and saw all these ladies scantily clad, and I'm like, wow, I get what Twin Peaks means now. Okay.
It should be Triple Peaks because they have two, and all the guys walk in have an extra.
Oh my goodness. God. And there was poor. We're talking about Erketu, by the way.
I was gonna say that should segue nicely into.
Erketu is the creator god of Mongolian Shamanism. So.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, have you ever gone to a shaman, or a shaman?
And now I think you're probably now learning that we're probably going to lose all of your Mongolian listeners.
Yeah. That's okay. There's like Mongolia is like one of the biggest countries with the littlest people. I think it has the least density of any country in the world. That's like 2 million people in it, but it's like the size of Australia. That's not true. It's not that big, but it's been huge though. Like, and there's very few people there, so I can lose on the Mongolian listeners. That's not true. Come back.
Come back.
Mongolia is like it's like dinosaur heaven. That in Argentina, so it's like
Right, exactly.
So
You have a higher percentage of people listening from there, even though they have a lower population.
it's just like. But I was just talking about, have you ever been to a shaman? It's like if you feel like a doctor's not enough, so you just go to a shaman. It's just it's like
Exactly.
it's not something physical. There's something cosmically wrong with you, and you're just like, I need to go with the shaman, and just
But
like
shamans are still able to legally prescribe Viagra.
it's true, which helps the Erketu get its neck so long, which is what we're talking about. Erketu, it's macronarian sauropod, a group of long-necked dinosaurs that includes Brachiosaurus and Sauroposeidon.
There's nothing micro about it.
No, it's macro. So,
Yeah.
size, that's probably where the macro comes from, actually. We're probably just making the joke about. Size 49 feet, so it's 15 meters long, 5 to 6 tons. A bit small for a sauropod, but freaking enormous for anything alive today. Seeing one on the modern street would still make you blow your brains out of your nose with shock.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, look at that 50-foot long thing. Can't handle it. Like,
Can't handle it. It just appears, the gun appears just out of nowhere. Spiritual weapon.
this is the shamans gave it to you. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. It's a spiritual weapon.
It is a spiritual weapon. But really physically shoots you dead. It's just
Exactly.
not spiritual bullets there.
The physical bullets
Physical
into
kinetic
spiritual
energy, yeah.
gun. Yeah.
It was an herbivore. Lived in the Late Cretaceous, 95 to 89 million years ago. Location Mongolia. Like I said, not very dense. That place has more dinosaurs than people. I think even now in the 21st century, there's more dinosaurs there than people, based on the bones. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, considering they lived for how many millions of years total, and how long have people really been around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dinosaurs will outnumber us for a very long time.
Absolutely. Well, they're still going to outlive us. Like, they were around for 165 million years. We've been around, even just counting just the genus, not just the species, we've been around for 2 million years. You think I have another 163 million years left in us?
Is that the way we're destroying the planet?
I think we have another 163 just years in us.
Not the way this country is electing its politicians.
Yeah, do you have the 163 minutes? We can watch a movie, and then by the time it's over, we're done.
Boom. We'll see the mushroom cloud.
Yep, there it goes.
Yep. Boom.
Because someone made fun
Are we even going to get this episode out before the...
No, well, we better get it done fast. We better stop lollygagging.
Right?
So, describing 2006, pop culture appearances, is what I have. Just, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure, maybe it's somewhere. I don't know. It might surprise me. Like, there's some, like, have you seen Prehistoric Planet on Apple Plus TV yet?
I haven't seen it,
It's really good, but they have a lot of random dinosaurs in it. Like, they have this one Mongolian Titan is what it's called, because it's from a really gigantic titanosaur from Mongolia that has not been officially described yet. So it's just called the Mongolian Titan.
Nice.
So...
Well, there is actually a pop culture reference for
Erketu? Is it the Gilgamesh epic? Or am I thinking Erketu or something? I don't know.
Actually, no, I was thinking of the Cialis commercial.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
No, yes, because we're making these jokes, I should say, listeners. Because one noble thing about Erketu is that the neck has a sauropod of the longest neck relative to its body size. Not the longest neck total, that's Maminkisaurus or one of those other ones like that.
Yep.
But the longest neck relative to its body size. The neck is about, let's see what it says, twice as long as its entire body. And I think that includes tail.
How does this stay standing?
With Cialis.
Cialis? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, so...
It doesn't droop.
It starts out as brachytrachelopan, or just... It
starts out as
Then becomes Erketu.
For that, listeners,
go way back. That's like episode 12, I think.
Yeah.
Brachytrachelopan, the one with the shortest neck. But no, like, this is Erketu more like... God, this is... I'm so sorry to my Mongolian listeners. Erketu, more like Erectu.
Yep, especially because at least by I don't know. The first photo that we have up on our thing, it stands more tall, like a brachiosaur.
Yeah, it's not flaccid. It's
exactly.
erect.
Exactly. It is erect.
Erketu, yeah, so, God, we're making fun of this Mongolian shamanistic creator god. We're gonna be smote.
Exactly. That's why we're not gonna make it another 163 minutes.
It's our fault. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yep.
So.
I'd say that, in the future when future paleontologist aliens dig up our bones and listen to this episode, they'll know that we are the ones that caused the extinction of the human race.
So let's continue onward, shall we? Let's march onwards.
Let's trudge on. We still got 163 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So, the macronarian sauropod, they're actually the ones that later on evolved into the titanosauropod. And Erketu is one of the ones that's like really in between of it. They're in a group called what is it called? Somphospondals.
Can you spell that first one for me?
S-O... Okay, I don't know if you're being serious. But so, they're close related to the titanosaurs, but not quite. So, Sauroposeidon? Yeah, this one's related to that, but it's in Mongolia rather than...
Okay.
So
it's related to it, but you're telling me that Jack Warner hasn't tried to make it a juvenile.
No, not yet. Look, I would say, it's because it's in Mongolia, not North America, but that wouldn't stop Jack Horner.
That wouldn't stop Jack Horner.
He's going to add Homalocephalae into Pachycephalosaurus, even though that one's from Asia, too, so...
Yeah, unless its neck bones were rectangular instead of hexagonal.
That is true.
Then he wouldn't touch it.
It's its own thing, yeah.
Exactly.
Of course.
Totally.
So some of the relatives... there is a dinosaur that I'm scared to do an episode of. I've heard of it for a long time, and because its name is ridiculous. In fact, I think I used this as a joke once in the Ritwit, where like Matt and I switched bodies like like a Freaky Friday sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
And then so we had the skit was he would host each other's shows. So I hosted Nerds Are Us, and he hosted Paleobites.
Nice,
and
that's awesome.
The one episode we did was this dinosaur, Opisthocoelocadia, I think is how it's pronounced.
That would be a very terrifying one to do.
Opisthocoelocadia.
That sounds like an STD.
You get it.
It sounds like if I had that, it would burn when I peed.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah.
Like that straight. I'd go to the doctor. I'd be like, it burns when I peed, and she'd be like, you have a pistis.
Oh my God! Look at this cladograms. There's one that's literally just called Bona Titan.
Bona Titan?
More like Boner Titan.
Boner Titan.
Bona Titan is a juice.
That's what erectus is.
It is. We figured it out, listeners.
They're the ones who are actually related, but their names are so cool that Jack Horner lets them stay separate.
Oh, and also it's related to Alamosaurus. I forgot about Alamosaurus.
Oh.
Because of the Alamo, remember?
you
just... I forgot about Alamosaurus.
I forgot about the forgetting of the Alamosaurus.
You forgot about remembering the Alamo.
I was like, I remember the Alamosaurus. I'm like, oh,
no, I forgot the Alamosaurus. Yeah.
We don't talk about Fight Clubosaurus.
We don't talk about Fight Clubosaurus. The references are coming thick and thin.
Yeah, exactly.
We recorded 5 episodes together. I think we're getting a bit loopy. I'm getting a bit hungry. How about you?
Hey, I'm getting there.
But you need to probably get going soon. So what's going to happen is you're going to go. We're both going to get food on while we're out or something. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, because I'll take
so let's talk about. We gotta take this seriously. This is my job. I hope to get paid for this.
Exactly.
I'm being a professional. I'm working. I'm in my collared shirt, 9 to 5, talking about Erectopus or whatever.
Yep, exactly.
Erectopus actually is a dinosaur.
To be fair, we're at least working over Zoom calls, so we get to wear just underwear. We don't have to actually.
That's true. I'm basically nude, except for my shirt. There's a dinosaur called Erectopus, by the way.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, right here.
Erectopus? Oh my goodness.
It's on the coat of arms in France. It is L'Erectopus.
L'Erectopus. They make their finest cheese.
L'Erectopus, it makes the finest ratatouille cheese. This is it's on the coat of arms, Erectopus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this isn't even the end of it.
That's...
Megalosaurus, the first dinosaur. Since we've already passed, at this point in the time of the episode's out, we've already passed 200 years of dinosaurs. Megalosaurus was the first named dinosaur, right?
Right.
No joke. One of its proposed early names was Scrotum humanum, because this was the bone that was found. We could have lived in a world where the first dinosaur, instead of being Megalosaurus, was Scrotum.
I kind of understand how sometimes we get to the point where we have, I'm going to say Erectus, but I knew it was Erketu. Erketu. And we got, Erectopus and things like that. And you got to the point of having things like Martha Raptor and whatnot. Because there's so many dinosaurs, there's so many names, and naming styles have been taken.
Yes.
But for the very first one,
and imagine if it kept going. We just kept naming them after naughty bits. This is a Clitoris Rex.
Clitoris Rex. Oh my goodness.
Vaginaton.
Clitoris Rex. There we go. Clitoris
Well,
Rex.
the problem with Clitoris Rex is that no one could find it. So
that's why it hasn't been named yet.
Yeah.
Now we understand.
We're still looking for it.
We're still looking for it. Oh my goodness.
Where is it? We'll go back. Okay, Scrotum Erectopus.
Love to find Clitosaurus Rex.
Oh, yes. As with Erketu.
Yeah.
Boy, God, Erketu is looking for it.
Oh, that's why his neck's so tall. He's trying to get as much...
well, and he's just trying to, spread his reach as far as he can.
Yeah, exactly.
How can I talk about something paleontological with this to end this episode with the tiniest shred of dignity?
I'm not sure that we have any of that left.
Okay, so we got Erketu is alongside dinosaur fauna such as Achillobator, Electrosaurus, and the abundant hadrosaurid Gobi-hadros. That's pretty... Gobi Desert Hadrosaur...
Yeah.
Look, it's better than Scrotum Erectopus, but it's not. Heavily armored Taurus and the well-known Therizinosaurus, Erlikosaurus, and Segnosaurus. So there's quite a group of dinosaurs that no one's heard of.
Yeah, I was gonna say those all most of those sounded like made-up names.
Gracilloceratops, Achillobator. This way, spelled Achillobator wrong. It's supposed to be 2 L's there. Talaris. My favorite thing about Talaris, this is a bit of unknown trivia that no one but me knows, is that remember in Disney's Dinosaur when the egg is floating through the river and there's a bit where two ankylosaur-like ones are kind of roaring at each other and one of them sniffs it? That's a Talaris.
Oh, really?
That according to the guidebook, that was a Talaris.
They just
threw it in there.
Just threw it in there.
Yep.
It could have been an ankylosaurus, but they were like,
and they even had the ankylosaurus model with Earl. Remember? They could.
Oh, that's right.
The one that was mentally handicapped and was like a dog.
It was just their pet.
Yeah.
That sounded very bad.
It's
Let's
watch the movie. It's one
Oh my goodness! It's like when doesn't Goofy have a pet dog?
Yeah, Pluto.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's Goofy's owner?
Exactly.
So this lived alongside the very well-known Talaris, which is a forgotten dinosaur in a mostly forgotten Disney movie, except for the people who, like us, who grew up with it. Most people don't care about it, so it's one of its contemporaries. What an esteemed cast of dinosaurs. Speaking of cast, dinosaur bones. Am I right? No. I'm losing my mind here.
You gotta get nice and erectus to make a nice cast.
Sure.
Of the bone.
For Bone or Titan or whatever.
Yeah.
What is coming out of our lips at this point? I just feel like I'm just expelling air from my brain, just and then out comes like Bone or Titan, Scrotum,
something. That's
Erectopus.
We're just really just saying dinosaur names that may or may not be real. Sadly, some of them are real.
A lot of them are, is the sad thing. The only one's not a scrotum, and it was almost real.
It's like the paleontologist wanted us to make fun of them.
I mean, dinosaurs evolved into birds, and there are so many horny bird names. Bush tits.
That's true.
Blue-footed boobies.
Right? Yeah.
Titmouse. Let's see, the common shags. The cocks, the cockatoos, cockatiels.
Yeah, totally. Why are
Because they
dinosaurs and
can't
birds
get
named
any,
this
so they're empty nesters. So they take out their frustration by naming birds horny things.
Fair enough.
Like
That's
bush
true.
tits.
Like
One of them was like, I like tits. No one's like, I like bush.
They're both out there, they're just lonely. They're like, I like tits. Oh, look at that bush's tits over there. Oh, that's a bird.
Oh, the bush tit.
Oh, my goodness.
Erketu. I rate Erketu 69 million.
Yeah. Well, I'll go 69, man. I'll join you in that one.
2 Erketus just locked with their necks on one side, their tails on the other, just forming an Ouroboros of
that's why their necks had to be so long, so that when the bottom Erketu wouldn't get crushed by the top Erketu.
I imagine they were laying down, but yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, one of them might be laying down. How do people?
I thought they were both laying down, and they were kind of like on their sides. Is what I was thinking. But no, I can see what you're saying. One of them's like laying down, like with its belly up with its legs,
right? Yeah,
dangling like the other one's on top. The other one's on top, but the opposite way, yeah.
Exactly. They got to spice it up sometimes, so they got to have a little danger in there. They're tall enough that there's no real danger.
Man. Oh God, as someone who is
but the bones are.
So I can hold the show. You can contact me at Matthew.creator.com. Wait, that's my email. Whatever. I meant paleobitespodcast@gmail.com. Paleobitespod on Twitter and Paleobitespodcast on Instagram. Matthew.creator on Facebook. Matthew Donald 64 everywhere else. If you want to talk to Lawrence, don't talk to any of us ever again.
It's very dangerous.
You'll fall down a rabbit hole.
Or some hole.
Ah!
You left that one open.
No, I did. Close it. Keep him. Stop spreading. Get the Erketu away.
Put a chastity belt over that hole.
I prefer Flaccidu rather than Erketu.
Flaccidu. That's just the big dinosaur will just come in and force feed you Viagra.
There'll be more than 4 hours and I have to seek immediate medical help.
Well, I mean, Erketu's been this way for how many millions of years?
96 to 89 million years, so 7 million years.
And they're fine.
Yeah, that's a bit longer than 4 hours.
See? It's okay. That's just big dinosaur lying to you.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, just to get more money off your hospital bills.
Yeah. I have a book series named Megazoic, available for print to Kindle. No Erketu in it. No Erectopus.
Oh, man.
No scrotum. I think there is a Megalosaurus in it, though. So I guess there technically is a scrotum humanum in it, because that was the original name of it.
See? There you go. That's now you just have to go back and have some ancient dinosaur come in looking for a scrotum.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll add that in the special edition.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Director's cut.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this week. I'm going to have a brand new set of listeners in the next episode because all of my old listeners will be gone after this one. So welcome new listeners next episode. Goodbye, everyone else.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.